On today's episode of Not Minding Your Own Business, if this is your husband flying at United Airlines Flight 2140 from Houston to New York, he's probably going to be staying with Kathy tonight. Him and Kathy met at the airport bar and haven't left each other's side since then. He convinced her to change her seat so she could sit next to him and they could drink. I don't know his name, but know hers because he keeps saying it. He's also stated that his 8-year-old daughter danced for the Astros opening tonight. He's from Fort Worth. States he's a surfer and just got a new surfboard, supposedly president of the company he works for and flying to New York for business. I wouldn't have known he was married if he hadn't been wearing his wedding ring. Excuse me, rubbing my eye. I didn't know what else to do to self record. Do your thing, TikTok. So the next part that she is still obviously recording and paying attention to, and it's clearly nighttime, she said, update, they were making out and ended up in the bathroom.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So for a lot of the women out there that obviously lack common sense, I need y'all to sit up there and start paying attention and minding the business that pays you at the end of the day. Because before you, we have literally had many men who lost their lives trying to interject themselves into other people's lives, situations, marriages, and or relationships, thinking that morally they were doing the right thing, that they were telling people the right stuff, all to end up having their lives turned directly upside down, all to be looking like complete straight fools, all to end up in graves, in somebody's hospitals, in somebody's homes, never to be the same ever again. And I'm just trying to figure it out. Why do you have a lot of women out here trying to be on this Murder She Wrote, Mary Tyler Moore, Lois Lane type of deal whenever it is that they just so happen to see a dude that's out here wearing a wedding ring? Now I want to sit up there and state, whatever he is doing, it could be wrong. But again, it is not my business. That is not my marriage. That is not my relationship. Again, it is not my business. That's what he's going to have to sit up there and deal with on the inside at the end of the day when he happens to see his wife, his kids, and all of that other type of stuff. The other thing I want to bring up is this. What about the fact that there are relationships out here that a lot of women don't seemingly know about? You have women out here who are more attracted to their guys when they know that their guys are getting attention or going out there and getting other women. You have married dudes out here that are clear cut in open marriages, open relationships. Again, this dude could even possibly be going through a divorce. You don't know what the situation could be. His wife could have passed. And he was just like, yo, I'm just wearing this ring as a memento, whatnot, or whatever. Again, I'm just sitting up here listing a variety of things directly out there. You don't know what this relationship is, where they are in their marriage, how it is that they proceed through their marriage and everyday life. But yet you proceeded on your own to decide to record like a creep a whole other man doing whatever it is that he's sitting up there doing, minding his business. He don't even know that you exist, but you're sitting up here doing this because you want to sit up there and get views. That's crazy. If it was the other way around, everybody would label the dude as a creep. Everybody would sit up there and tell the dude, don't you got some business of yours to mind? Why are you worried about her marriage? Why are you worried about her relationship? But seemingly, oddly enough, when I look on social media, when I look on Twitter, I see a whole bunch of women saying like, oh, I'm so far invested. Did anybody find the wife? Did anybody sit up there and let her know? Yada, 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 all this other type of stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I'm like, hold on. Everybody is going and doing all of this detective work on a quote unquote husband, right? Saying how he's wrong and all of these things. But what about the woman that knows that he's married? She clearly sees the ring directly on his finger. He's not hiding that at all because obviously you spotted it. So nobody's going to say anything about that woman contributing to the delinquency or anything like that. I'm just sitting back and taken aback. I'm like, wow, the selective outrage when it deals with women online is completely crazy. That is nonsensical. If you want to have a moral standing, then you should say that both individuals, both adults, the male and the female, are both wrong 100%, right? But that's not what I'm seeing directly online. I'm seeing every single woman out here trying to find out who the wife is. They're trying to see what the family looks like. They're trying to see what the kids doing all of this detective work, but yet these same women can't do detective work on their own relationships. They can't do detective work on their own friendships, their own marriages. They can't do detective work when it deals with their own kids. They can't do detective work when it deals with their mother and their father. They can't even do their own detective work internally on themselves to make themselves better people. but yet they can spend all the waking time and energy to be invested and involved in a whole complete stranger's life and try to uproot and change that because they feel some type of supernatural moral obligation in order to let another stranger know. That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. And I promise you, some of these women directly out here have been with married men, but yet they're trying to play on the other side of the bar as if, oh, this is so immoral, this is so wrong, this, that, and the third. I want people to sit up there and note this. Women are attracted to guys who are in committed relationships. Whenever you happen to see dudes out here who are married, trust and believe those men get hit on more times than when they were once single. Because for whatever reason, women are like, wow, that dude actually got his stuff together. Wow, that dude is actually committed. Wow, I'm really attracted to that person. Wow, I really want them. But yet, when that dude was single, when he wasn't committed to nobody, women were not trying to knock down his door. Women were not trying to be interested. Women were not trying to give him the time of day at all. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, if that man was single, that woman would not have been going the extra mile directly with that guy. But due to the fact that she knows that he is, for another woman, he is wanted by another woman, that turns her on even more. So this is why she went as far as she went. But let it be what it is. These women aren't going to sit up there and state that on social media. Because remember, there's a girl code. So even though they're doing all of these things in order to let the wife know how much they think that this husband is such a cheater, and again, they don't know what the relationship is, the same girl code that they're using, they're also making sure to defend or to not talk negatively about the woman who is single that is deciding to take part and decide to consensually act on this and deal with and be with a known married man. Like I said, it's quite amazing, the selective outrage directly out here. So that begs the question, how much really do these women actually care? If you really cared, right? You want to take all of these videos and photos of all people knowing you. Why don't you just sit up there and say something on the plane? Hey, you're married. I'm recording you. Your wife's going to know about it. Why don't you just sit up there and do that? Because that's pretty much what you did. If you're going to take a video of it, then you're going to upload it directly to TikTok on your social media so that you can get some type of fame, fortune, and platinum records, so you can get all of that stuff. Why not just go the full whole extra mile? And then while you're at it, why not also show your face as the person who outed, quote unquote, the husband for doing what it is that he's doing on this plane? But yet, here we are. Like I said before, it's nonsensical nonsense. And again, I'm listing those few things that I said previously without doing any type of research on the person's platform to even know if they have shown their face. But realistically, I don't even care. It's just the fact of the matter that a lot of people like to do stuff that has nothing to do with their well-being, with their life or anything like that. Again, she don't know what this relationship is between the husband or the wife. She doesn't even know if maybe the couple may be role playing at the end of the day, because some couples do that. You have the guy that is married, portraying that he's married, trying to pick up a single woman. So like I said, there's a variety of dynamics directly out here of which a lot of these women are not even thinking of. And I wish that one of the dynamics I stated was true and the wife would just come out and sit up there and state that, hey, I know everything that's going on. It's okay. We have that type of relationship, so that all of these women out here can look like fools. I would love for that to happen. I would love it. I would love it. Because again, like I said before, I need women to start minding the business that pays them. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and anything that's stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.